We live without receiving vitamin D, but first of all, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay tuned for our next content. Let's continue with the video. Imagine for a moment such a powerful element that can influence the strength of your bones, the vitality of your muscles, and even the resilience of your immune system. Welcome to the fascinating world of vitamin D. In this exciting journey, we're going to dive deep into the depths of vitamin D, exploring each of its benefits and best-kept secrets. From its impact on bone health, where it acts as a faithful guardian, strengthening our bones and preventing diseases like osteoporosis, to its influence on muscular health, where it plays a vital role in the function and growth of our muscles, allowing us to stay active and fit. But that's not all. Vitamin D is also an unparalleled ally for our immune system, defending us against external threats and keeping us healthy and balanced. Isn't it simply fascinating how a single nutrient can have such a significant impact on so many aspects of our health? And the best part is that, despite its importance, vitamin D is within reach for all of us, waiting to be discovered and harnessed in all its splendor. From simple sun exposure, which awakens our body to produce it naturally, to the delicious variety of fortified foods we can enjoy every day, there are endless ways to incorporate this vitamin into our daily lives. So get ready to embark on a journey of discovery and learning, where we'll explore everything you need to know about the incredible vitamin D. From its most unexpected sources to its surprising health benefits, we're about to dive into a world of knowledge that could change your life forever. Don't miss out. Vitamin D is crucial for bone health, and its importance cannot be underestimated. This fat-soluble vitamin plays a fundamental role in regulating calcium and phosphorus in the body, two essential minerals for bone formation and maintenance. Below are detailed the mechanisms and specific benefits of vitamin D in bone health, as well as the consequences of its deficiency. Vitamin D promotes calcium absorption in the intestines. Calcium is the primary mineral in bones, and its efficient absorption is crucial for maintaining bone density and strength. Without sufficient vitamin D, the body cannot properly absorb calcium from food, leading to low blood calcium levels. Like calcium, phosphorus is an essential component of bones. Vitamin D helps regulate phosphorus levels in the blood, ensuring there is enough available for bone mineralization. Vitamin D facilitates the bone mineralization process, where calcium and phosphorus are deposited into the bone matrix, strengthening and hardening the bones. This process is vital for both the formation of new bones and the repair of damaged bones. Vitamin D works in conjunction with the parathyroid hormone, PTH, to maintain calcium balance in the body. When blood calcium levels are low, PTH stimulates the conversion of vitamin D into its active form, calcitriol, which in turn increases calcium absorption in the intestines and mobilizes calcium from bones. Preventing rickets in children is one of the most well-known benefits of vitamin D. Rickets is a disease characterized by weakened and deformed bones in children, caused by severe vitamin D deficiency. This disorder mainly affects the long bones of the legs, which become soft and bend under the body's weight. Adequate administration of vitamin D in the diet or through supplements can prevent this disease and ensure normal bone development in children. Osteomalacia is the adult equivalent of rickets. It manifests as widespread weakening of the bones, bone pain, and muscle weakness. The main cause is vitamin D deficiency, which prevents proper bone mineralization. Treatment with vitamin D can reverse symptoms and improve bone quality. Vitamin D plays a critical role in preventing osteoporosis by ensuring adequate calcium absorption and maintaining overall bone health. Studies have shown that supplementation with vitamin D and calcium can reduce the risk of bone fractures in older adults. Bone health is not only important in childhood and old age, it is crucial at all stages of life. Vitamin D contributes to the formation of a robust skeleton during childhood and adolescence, helps maintain bone density in adulthood, and prevents bone loss in old age. Adequate intake of vitamin D throughout life is essential for maintaining strong and healthy bones. Vitamin D deficiency can lead to fragile bones and increase the risk of fractures. This is particularly concerning in older people who have a higher risk of falls and bone injuries. In children, lack of vitamin D can cause skeletal deformities due to rickets. This can result in bowed legs and other skeletal deformities that can affect growth and development. Vitamin D deficiency not only affects bones but also muscles. Osteomalacia in adults can cause widespread bone pain and muscle weakness, which can affect mobility and quality of life. Since teeth also require proper mineralization, vitamin D deficiency can lead to dental problems such as cavities and overall poor dental health. To ensure adequate intake of vitamin D and promote bone health, it is important to consider the following sources. The main natural source of vitamin D is synthesis in the skin through exposure to sunlight. However, factors such as geographical latitude, season, sunscreen use, and skin pigmentation can influence the amount of vitamin D the body produces. Some foods contain vitamin D naturally or are fortified with it. These include fatty fish, such as salmon, mackerel, and tuna, cod liver oil, egg yolk, and fortified foods such as milk, cereals, and orange juice. Vitamin D supplements are an effective way to ensure adequate intake, especially for those at higher risk of deficiency, such as the elderly, people with low sun exposure, and those with absorption issues. Vitamin D is essential for bone health throughout all stages of life. Its role in calcium and phosphorus absorption, bone mineralization, and maintaining calcium balance is crucial for preventing debilitating bone diseases such as rickets, osteomalacia, and osteoporosis. Maintaining adequate levels of vitamin D through sunlight exposure, diet, and supplements is vital for ensuring strong and healthy bones, preventing fractures, and improving quality of life. Vitamin D is not only vital for bone health, but also plays a crucial role in muscle health and function. Its influence on the musculoskeletal system is significant, and maintaining adequate levels of this vitamin can have numerous benefits for muscle function. Vitamin D is essential for muscle strength and coordination. It acts on muscles through specific vitamin D receptors found in muscle cells. These receptors allow vitamin D to influence muscle function and growth. Vitamin D promotes the synthesis of muscle proteins, which is essential for building and maintaining muscle mass. Adequate muscle mass is crucial for daily activities, physical exercise, and the prevention of sarcopenia, a condition characterized by the loss of muscle mass and function with age. Furthermore, vitamin D improves neuromuscular function, which is the interaction between nerves and muscles. This interaction is essential for coordination and movement control. Vitamin D deficiency can lead to impaired neuromuscular function, resulting in weakness and increased susceptibility to falls, especially in older individuals. In fact, several studies have shown that low levels of vitamin D are associated with a higher risk of falls and fractures in the elderly population. Supplementation with vitamin D in these individuals has been shown to improve muscle function and reduce the risk of falls. Vitamin D also plays a role in reducing muscle inflammation. After intense physical activity, inflammation is a natural response of the body that aids in muscle recovery and repair. However, excessive or chronic inflammation can be harmful and lead to muscle injuries. Vitamin D has anti-inflammatory properties that can help moderate the inflammatory response, promoting faster and more efficient muscle recovery. In individuals who engage in regular exercise, vitamin D can improve physical performance. Muscle strength and endurance are crucial for athletes and those engaging in intense physical activities. Studies have indicated that vitamin D supplementation can increase muscle strength and improve overall physical capacity. This is due to its ability to increase muscle protein synthesis and enhance neuromuscular function. Vitamin D deficiency can lead to a condition known as myopathy, which is characterized by muscle weakness. This condition can manifest as muscle fatigue, pain, and a reduction in the ability to perform physical activities. In severe cases, prolonged vitamin D deficiency can cause chronic muscle pain and significant weakness. Treatment with vitamin D can alleviate these symptoms and restore muscle function. To maintain adequate levels of vitamin D and ensure muscle health, it is important to consider sunlight exposure, diet, and supplementation. Sunlight exposure allows the body to synthesize vitamin D in the skin. However, factors such as latitude, season, sunscreen use, and skin color can affect vitamin D production. Additionally, certain foods such as fatty fish, egg yolk, and fortified products can contribute to vitamin D intake. In cases where sunlight exposure and diet are insufficient, vitamin D supplements may be an effective option for maintaining optimal levels of this vitamin. In conclusion, vitamin D is crucial for muscle health. Its role in muscle protein synthesis, neuromuscular function, inflammation reduction, and physical performance enhancement highlights its importance in muscle function and strength. Maintaining adequate levels of vitamin D through sunlight exposure, diet, and supplementation is essential for ensuring strong muscles, reducing the risk of falls, and improving physical capabilities. Obtaining sufficient vitamin D is essential for overall health, as this vitamin plays crucial roles in calcium absorption, immune function, muscle health, and more. There are several effective ways to obtain vitamin D, including sunlight exposure, diet, and supplements. The primary natural source of vitamin D is synthesis in the skin through exposure to sunlight. When the skin is exposed to sunlight's ultraviolet B, UVB rays, the body produces vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, which is then converted into its active form. The amount of time needed to spend in the sun to produce enough vitamin D varies depending on various factors, such as geographic latitude, season, skin type, and time of day. In general, exposure to direct sunlight for 10 to 30 minutes, several times a week, is sufficient for most people. However, in winter months or at higher latitudes, vitamin D production may be inadequate. Several factors affect vitamin D synthesis in the skin. People living in higher latitudes have less exposure to UVB sunlight, especially in winter. During these months, vitamin D synthesis may be virtually non-existent. Sun exposure is most effective for producing vitamin D around midday when UVB rays are most intense. People with darker skin have more melanin, which can reduce the skin's ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight. Therefore, they may need more exposure time. Sunscreens with high sun protection factor, SPF, can block vitamin D production in the skin. However, it is important to balance protection against sun damage and obtaining vitamin D. In addition to sunlight exposure, the diet can be an important source of vitamin D, especially in situations where sunlight exposure is limited. Although few foods contain vitamin D naturally, some are fortified to help meet daily needs. Natural food sources rich in vitamin D include fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, tuna, and sardines, which are excellent sources of vitamin D and also provide beneficial omega-3 fatty acids for cardiovascular health. Cod liver oil is one of the richest sources of vitamin D and also provides vitamin A. Beef liver contains moderate amounts of vitamin D, although it is also high in cholesterol. Eggs, particularly the yolk, contain vitamin D, although in smaller amounts than fatty fish. Many products are fortified with vitamin D to help increase intake. These include milk and dairy products such as yogurt and cheese, which are often fortified with vitamin D. Milk alternatives such as almond, soy, and oat milk are also often fortified with vitamin D. Many breakfast cereals are fortified with vitamins and minerals, including vitamin D. Some orange juices are also fortified with vitamin D. When sunlight exposure and diet are not sufficient to maintain adequate vitamin D levels, supplements may be an effective option. There are different forms of vitamin D supplements available on the market. Vitamin D2, ergocalciferol, is derived from plant sources and fungi, but is less potent than vitamin D3 and has a shorter half-life in the body. Vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, derived from animal sources or produced by skin exposure to sunlight, is more effective in increasing and maintaining vitamin D levels in the body. The amount of vitamin D needed may vary depending on age, sex, health, and sun exposure. General recommendations for daily vitamin D intake are 400 to 1000 IU for infants, 0-12 months, 600 to 1000 IU for children, 1-18 years, 600 to 2000 IU for adults, 19-70 years, 800 to 2000 IU for individuals over 70 years old, and 600 to 2000 IU for pregnant or lactating women. It is important to consult a healthcare professional to determine the appropriate dosage, especially in cases of severe deficiency or specific medical conditions. Some people are at higher risk of vitamin D deficiency and may need special attention to ensure they get enough vitamin D. These individuals include those with limited sun exposure, older adults, individuals with dark skin, people with conditions affecting fat absorption such as Crohn's disease or celiac disease, and people who have had gastric bypass surgery. Vitamin D works in conjunction with calcium to maintain bone health. Therefore, it is important to ensure adequate calcium intake along with vitamin D. Additionally, vitamin K also plays a role in bone health and may be beneficial to consider in the diet. Obtaining vitamin D is crucial for overall health and can be achieved through a combination of sunlight exposure, diet, and supplements. Sunlight exposure is the most natural way to produce vitamin D, but factors such as geographic location, skin type, and sunscreen use can affect its effectiveness. Vitamin D-rich foods and fortified foods can supplement intake, especially in winter months or in people with limited sun exposure. Incorporating sufficient vitamin D into our diet is essential for maintaining optimal health, as this vitamin plays a crucial role in calcium absorption, bone health, immune function, and muscle well-being. Through a combination of natural sources such as fatty fish, eggs, and fortified products like milk and cereals, it's possible to ensure we are getting the right amount of this vital vitamin. It's encouraging to know that there are multiple ways to meet our daily vitamin D needs, accommodating different preferences and lifestyles. Whether enjoying a salmon-rich meal, opting for fortified milk, or simply spending some time in the sun, we can take practical steps to improve our health. By being aware of the importance of vitamin D and making small changes to our diet and daily routine, we can significantly contribute to our overall health and well-being. Maintaining adequate levels of vitamin D helps strengthen our bones, improve muscle function, and support our immune system, promoting a healthier and more active life. Furthermore, ensuring we get enough vitamin D can have a positive long-term impact, helping us prevent diseases and conditions related to vitamin D deficiency, such as osteoporosis and sarcopenia. With a proactive approach to our nutrition and health, we can enjoy greater vitality and a better quality of life, feeling stronger and more energetic in our daily activities. Thus, adopting habits that favor adequate vitamin D intake is not only an investment in our present health, but also in our future well-being. Don't forget to like and subscribe to not miss any of our content. Thank you very much for watching.